Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Place your bets, everyone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Come on, come on. Gohan is literally tearing him apart. And then the eyes of the lion kicks in. Hey guys, Saxdude26 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ball Z, the Legacy of Goku 2. Last time, we competed in the Cell games.
Presented by Heatdown.
And, well, now it's nothing but trash, because Gohan ascended beyond the level of Super Saiyan, unlocked his true potential, and defeated Cell. But it wasn't without casualty. Sadly, when Cell tried to blow up the planet, Goku used instant transmission and teleported him to King Kai's planet to negate the explosion, and sacrificed himself. We're now without Goku. But we have to press on. We have a bigger ordeal on our hands. We have to use the Dragon Balls to wish back everyone who has been killed by the Red Ribbon Army's creations. I'm really sorry about your father. Don't be. He's not. He told me himself when he talked to me. He was right there with me, by my side, giving me advice and rooting me on. That's how I was able to beat Cell. My dad helped me. You made us all proud. You sure have gotten strong, kid. Absolutely, Piccolo. Gohan beat Cell? You should thank Krillin 18. It was nothing really, I couldn't just leave you there. Krillin, you have a crush on Android 18. Oh my goodness! The truth comes to the surface. Thanks, Mr. Smooth. Gohan will forever be known as Mr. Smooth. Do you expect me to just suddenly fall for you? Big strong guy rescues me and now I'm his forever? Not that easy. Anyways, back to the issue at hand. By your name, I summon you forth, Shenron! Wishing back everyone killed by Cell. And so, the newly restored Shenron emerges. Choose your words carefully as you speak. I will make 2 of your wishes come true. Shenron! With our first wish, we revive everyone on Earth who was killed by Cell. Your wish is granted. This includes everyone absorbed by him, including Android 17. It's as I feared. I don't sense Goku's energy. Since then I created a new Earth Dragon, I was hoping Goku could be revived, but I guess it's not possible. What is your second wish? I am waiting for it. Listen, can't we just use the whole second wish to revive Goku? All of us really want him to come back. How badly you want it matters not to me. Goku has been revived before, so it is impossible. Yes, unfortunately, that was written into Team 4 Star's dub, not the canon. Even though it's a different Shenron, no such luck. King Kai has allowed me to talk to you telepathically. Do I have a say in this? Lately I've been thinking about why the Earth isn't always in danger, and I realized that most of the guys who attack it were after me. And that is the reason why it's called Legacy of Goku, even though we only got control of Goku about 3 to 4 parts ago. Think about it. Frieza, Cell, the androids. I think it would be much better for the Earth if I didn't come back this time. I guess what I'm really trying to say is I really appreciate your feelings for me, but you're going to have to come up with something else to wish for. The other world is my home now. Goodbye, everyone. You know, even though he was saying goodbye, I don't feel too sad because he was so cheery about it. Thank you. Excuse me, you still have one This new Shenron is really tetchy. Well, if we can't think of a good wish, how about a bad... Yamcha, what are you proposing? What are you actually... Wouldn't it be cool if we were all filthy rich? Guys, Yamcha, that's what your baseball career's for. I will wait no longer. Do you have a wish or not? Yes, I do. I'd like you to turn the androids into human beings so they can live the rest of their lives in peace. Because technically, they are cyborgs, not androids, because they were humans morphed into cybernetic humans. That wish cannot be granted now. It is beyond my power to do so. Which means... How about this? Can you take the explosives out of the androids' bodies? That shouldn't be too hard. Although their bodies are augmented, they are still at their core human. There, it is done. Thanks very much. And with that, androids 17 and 18 can now live the rest of their lives as proper humans. augmented humans, but proper humans nonetheless. It's a bittersweet moment, gosh dang it. I wouldn't be celebrating if I were you. If you think you've won my heart because of that lousy wish, you're mistaken. But it was kind of nice of you. Would you like to join us? No thanks. Shot down yet again, Krillin. Whoa, Krillin, you are so in there. Gosh dang it, Yamcha. Ah, the master of subtlety. And with that, everyone's now departing and heading off. Trunks and Vegeta are making their way back to Capsule Co-op. Everyone's heading back to their respective places. Piccolo's staying here on the lookout. Gohan and Krillin are making their own ways. And with newfound positivity, Gohan makes his way home. Because while yes, he does need to inform his mother that Goku has passed away, he doesn't do it with a heavy heart. Because he knows that Goku's gonna be okay. And he knows they're gonna be okay as well. But dang it, this credits music is a banger! I freaking love this music. And it shows tons of different locations from the game, a la Spyro the Dragon style, which I love, and a medley of all of the tracks from the game sloon together. It's really nice. No, the puppy! No, the puppy! Oh, how we wish we could pat the puppy in Legacy of Goku too. And there's Cell's theme as we go over the northern mountains and the villages, now no longer having to listen to incessant amounts of Eyes of the Lion. I'm glad for that. I'm not in the mood to hear it again, thank you very much. There's 16's pod, so he couldn't be revived by the Dragon Balls. Android 16 was Dr. Giro's son, and he was murdered on the first day of duty. He was already dead. And with that, Gohan arrives home with the heavy but reassuring news from his father. And Chi-Chi's waiting for him with news of her own. In a few short months, Gohan's going to have a younger brother. Chi-Chi is pregnant. So while yes, there is a huge gap in their family where Goku used to be, he's watching on fondly from the other world, and Gohan's got some massive shoes to fill, but in spite of that, Gohan and his baby brother and his mom and Ox King, they can actually start living a normal life again. Living his life, just being a normal kid again. The boy's 11 and he's seen more death than so many people. Gohan can just be a regular kid for the first time since, well, I guess it's Raditz, basically. I mean, if he wants to keep fighting, he has the option to. But, basically, either way, he gets to choose how to live his life again, rather than it being determined by the Red Ribbon Army, Frieza, androids, all kinds of different things. So for now, you just get to listen to this jamming tune, and we go from there. Also, you may notice that this track here doesn't sound like anything else we've really heard in this game up to this point. And part of the reason for that is because, well, it actually doesn't play in this game. It plays in another Game Boy Advance Dragon Ball Z game called Taiketsu. One-on-one fighting game, kind of in the style of Advanced Adventures one-on-one fighting mode, but with a little bit more mixed reception. I'm not going to talk about it in this part, or in any of Legacy of Goku 2, because I'm actually saving that discussion. For now, we just push through the credits, which are understandably long. And while I would love to show you the thing happening after the credits, there is one thing that is a little more pressing at this point in time. Of course, I've been ignoring the elephant in the room. We have a new 6th playable character filling the stead of Goku. And while he is far from a replacement, he has yet to meet his max level. He is Hercule, the World Martial Arts Champion of the world! So, yeah. Hercule is level 40, and his stats are abysmal. I have made the conscious choice to avoid using the capsules, because getting him to max level is going to require using every single one of them so that he doesn't get killed by the most basic of enemies, because he is like a sponge. So, with that, strength and endurance are pretty good. Power's not that high, but to be fair, it's only really higher on characters who actually use energy, and, I mean, Gohan's stats are high for a reason. We shouldn't be expecting Hercules to rival that. I ain't seeing him turning into an Ascended Saiyan anytime soon. But with that, we've done about as much augmenting as we can absolutely guarantee for Hercules' stats. Meaning the next thing we have to do is go level him up. You know what that means. Time to strap on a jetpack and fly our way to the northern mountains. Because let's face it, that area works so well for training, we might as well use it for Hercule as well. Now for those of you who are curious what Hercule's energy attack is, he basically does a peace sign and freezes everything on screen. So basically, Hercule's been given the soul. And again, because his stats are so much lower than everyone else's, it does mean he is going to take quite some time to level up, especially because he doesn't have a Super Saiyan form to power up into. I found a fish! Good-o. Good for him then, I guess? The dust cloud behind Hercule's running animation is great, but unfortunately the front view is not. Hercule Peace! Haha! Dynamite to punch it! 1, 1, and 0. Delightful. Because, you know, not being a squishy stupid is totally not the thing we need the most. Oh, you get the idea. 1, 0, 1. Don't ever expect the level up with Hercule to be anything other than disappointing. You know, I was so tempted to leave Hercule just at the punching bag in the Warlord's domain, but honestly, that would have taken years. Doing it this way, he has finally reached level 50, and he gets a 010 for that last level up. Well, thank goodness, I am out of here. We have a couple of places to go. The public deserves to know what my son did. It's not fair, how could you steal credit from a little boy like... You tell him, Chi-Chi. I have to applaud you, Hercule. You're the only person in the world who was a bigger coward than... Oh, Long. Good thing for you that Gohan doesn't crave fame or fortune. Maybe under different circumstances, but as things I don't... Oh, Roshi is so savage. I am baffled at how hospitable Mrs. Briefs is, but I think it's very telling of her character. How can you be such a jerk, Hercule? You better leave before I call security. You don't want to mess with Bulma. You don't want to mess with Bulma. I named our little puppy Special. Aw, you cannot pat Special in Legacy of Goku 2. Digging the likeness? I had your sandwich, it was delicious. The only relief I can have from is constant begging for Hercule's autograph. Well, it's a good thing he got one. I don't even freaking know anymore. It can't be. It's Hercule? Yes, Hercule, I know everything about you. Where your career started, your greatest victories, what you had for breakfast this morning. I see. Well, better get running on. Have a good one. Hercule, don't leave me. Hercule, don't leave me. Hercule. Well, too bad, man. You're 7 layers of weird. Well, that was awkward. Okay, now that Hercule is level 50, he's clearly spoken to anyone who is either obsessed or does not want to deal with him. I guess now we've got to work out what we're going to do. Does this mean that Hercule also has a level 50 character gate? Well, to be fair, they did tease at it after we unlocked him. It's right here, the ZZTV building. Because Hercule has a TV interview appearance. He's definitely pulling in a solid crowd, that's for sure. Do like the circuit chat music. Good evening, and welcome to Late Night with Rob Howard. Our guest tonight will be Hercule, hero of the Cell games. And I just had to play Eyes of the Lion again. Who loves you and who do you love? My goodness. So, the crowd's getting really into it. And they just love the dynamite punch and dynamite kick, obviously. Hello, Hercule. Now the first question I had to ask you is, how does it feel to have saved the entire world? It feels great! You know that being the greatest martial artist on the planet takes a lot of hard work and dedication. My uncle once told me, with awesome muscles comes a burden of awesome duty. So when I heard about how Cell was absorbing all these people and wreaking havoc across the world, I knew it was my duty to do something about it. Crowd just loving it. Oh yeah! Oh my goodness. I hate to ask this question, but I have to do it. A lot of your critics claim that you didn't really defeat Cell. What do you have to say to that? I defeated Cell and that's that. It makes me sick that these people have nothing else to do but make up lies about me. What? Why would I say I defeated Cell if I didn't do it? And if I didn't defeat Cell, who did? All I have to say is that I'd love to see any of these punks disrespecting me surviving one round with the champ. Oh, don't worry. You'll get an opportunity. What about those strange fighters who turn their head gold? What about the little boy? That was all parlor tricks. It was done with mirrors and legs of lights and sleight of hand. And a cheap magician could have done that. I see. So tell me, now that you've saved the world, what's next? Well, Rob, as always, I'm going to continue training around my dojo. Every day I run 20 laps, I do 500 push-ups, 500 sit-ups, and I break 20 heavy rocks. And of course, I'm still going to be out there protecting the world. Wherever evil rears its ugly head, I'll be there. Yeah! And the crowd are just eating it up. And what happens afterwards? The credits roll. With Eyes of the Lion forever playing endlessly into the void. Yeah, we're skipping this nonsense, thank you very much. Well, someone still has a different timeline to head back to. Trunks has done everything he can for us here. And with that, he's bidding us adieu and heading back to his time period. Because now that he's got stronger, he has a couple of loose ends that he needs to tidy up in his own timeline. Starting with androids 17 and 18. Hey, it's Gohan's little friend. I guess he wants to die like everyone else. Guys, the name's Trunks, and this is for Gohan. Effortlessly, he wipes out Android 18, and this is for all the people you've killed, and then follows suit with Android 17. And now there's just one more thing that needs to be done. They've made his life hell, but there's someone else who could repeat a previous atrocity. Come out, Cell. I know you're here. That's right. Cell still exists in Trunks' timeline as well. Having trouble finding the androids, huh?
How do you know about this?
I just destroyed them. Now you'll never be able to absorb them and become complete.
What? I've been searching for them this whole time, but it doesn't matter, Trunks. I'll just steal your time machine and
Absorb them in the past. No, I don't think so. The nightmare is over, Cell. And with that, Trunks' timeline is cleared up of the effects of Dr. Giro's experiments. Life can resume anew. But this isn't where the story ends. Oh no, how am I going to edit this? No, you only get one. You only get one. You only get one.